background?
My name is Kirsten Wood and I'm from Glamis in Scotland, and I've just done a degree at the University of Durham in Politics and Sociology. I graduated in June.
Why do you want to have an internship in China?
I took the opportunity to have an internship in China because I find that it's important to engage with a culture that's growing in importance on the international stage in terms of business and politics. And also, China was part of my dissertation, and so it's sort of tied in with what I'd been studying already at Durham.
Tell us about your internship arranged by China Internship Solution Corporation.
My internship was arranged to be at the Global Times, which is the largest circulated English language newspaper in China, and I was a junior reporter with them for a month.
What kind of projects have you been involved in?
I've been involved in everything from vox popping, which involves going out onto the street and asking the public, the general public, about their opinions on various matters in current affairs. And also I've been involved in writing opinions and what they call love bites for the paper. I've got a surprising, honestly, far more items of writing in the paper with my byline, with my name next to them, than I would ever have got, than I ever expected to get in China, and than I would ever have got in the UK at an internship. So I've been very pleased with the amount of writing that I've got to complete for the Global Times.
What do you like most about Beijing?
Beijing is a fantastic city. It's so good on your wallet. It's a great place to live if you want a cheap lifestyle. I can get 3 meals a day for 60 pence in the UK. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is, but it's very, very cheap. It's a fantastic city. There's a lot going on, and the weather so far here has been great compared to at home.
What are the highlights of CISC Global China Internship Program?
I would mainly recommend CISC Global because Fred and Relitza really make the effort to ensure that you feel comfortable in your new home in Beijing. It's an invaluable perk to have locals to call up when something goes wrong with your air conditioner or when you don't know where to find a pharmacy, and it really makes you feel very much more comfortable than if you just came and did this all by yourself.
How will your internship boost your employment opportunity?
I'm really hoping that this internship will show employers back home that I take the initiative when it comes to my career, and that I am willing to travel literally to the ends of the earth, 5,000 miles or whatever, in order to do what I feel is beneficial to my career. And I've so much enjoyed it, and I hope that it proves that I'm open-minded and take the initiative.
What advices would you like to share with those who would like to participate in CISC internship?
I would like to advise anyone who's considering coming on one of these internships to, first of all, definitely consider it, because it's a great opportunity and it gives you so many benefits. You will go home with a new sense of independence that you didn't have before, a new sense of self-reliance. But also, you have to be really aware of the reality of being completely by yourself in a foreign country, in a new city, for a month or 8 weeks, away from your friends and family. The internet connections can be difficult in China. There are 1,000 things that you really need to be, aware of. But otherwise, it's endlessly positive. If you can be aware of that and deal with it, then you'll come back having benefited a lot.
You will be heading back home tomorrow. What do you feel now?
I will be somewhat sad to head back home tomorrow because I will miss some of the perks of Beijing, the street food, the people. They've been so kind to me. I will miss my colleagues a lot at the Global Times. I've met a really nice bunch of people there, and so I'll be a bit sad to head home, but I'm looking forward to seeing my friends and family.
So what kind of biggest challenges so far in your internship, and do you have any ideas or opinion to share with others, and how do you go over that challenges?
The biggest challenge that I had to face on the internship was definitely getting over the jet lag at the beginning, which isn't a big deal, but you get used to the 8-hour or 7-hour time difference, and then once you've got over that and you've got used to the new city and you've got used to travelling around it, using the tube, adjusting to the subway timetables and all that sort of thing. Once you've got used to that over the course of the first week, the time just begins to fly by. especially if you meet some of the other interns. There are usually 2 or 3 other interns, it depends on the time of year, but there are usually a few other British or American or international students from around the world out with you at the same time in Beijing, and everyone at CISC is really encouraging if you want to meet up with them. So if you do, you make a fantastic new set of friends, and you make your own new social life completely from scratch out here in Beijing. And you can go away, like for example myself and a fellow intern, Tim, who went to, I think, Manchester Uni. He and I went to see the Great Wall the first weekend that we were here, and that was a fantastic experience, and it was great to have the company. So you can make the experience is what you make of it, basically.
Thank you. You have been staying in Beijing for about 1 month, and what kind of greatest opportunities that you think the CISC Global China Internship Program can offer you here in China?
Definitely the greatest opportunity that this program offers you is the opportunity to do what you want to do for the rest of your career in a foreign city, to really experience being an on-the-job reporter in my case, or being in a law firm, and to really do that professionally as it would be if you were doing it if you were employed in Beijing, and to experience that in reality as opposed to just imagining what it would be sitting back at home in the UK.
Yeah, thank you. Just now you have mentioned there are quite a lot of projects you involved, and so far what kind of biggest achievement you have ever had in this internship?
My biggest achievement in this internship, I'm quite proud of most of the writing that I've done at the paper, and I'm quite proud of how much I've been featured in the paper and how impressed the editors were with what I've written. And I wouldn't, as I say, I wouldn't have got those opportunities back at home on a British paper. So I'm very, very happy with what I've achieved here.
你好, my name is Anna Pavlovic, and I originally come from Belgrade, Serbia, and I actually live in Sydney, Australia, where I studied.
So why do you decide to have an internship in China?
At University of Sydney, I just finished bachelor degrees in Asian studies, majoring in Asian studies. So I study a lot about China and Chinese culture and history, and I'm really interested in China, and I'm enrolled into honors program in Asian studies for next year. So I'm preparing to do a thesis on Chinese culture.
So you just arrived in Beijing, as I know. What kind of impression that you have about the city?
Oh yeah, so well, I just arrived yesterday, so so far, unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to see much. But from what I can tell, from what I saw so far, it's really beautiful city, and and I actually met quite a few people so far, and they're all really nice and friendly, and so far so good. It's really good.
Have you had any plans to explore tourist spots in Beijing and other cities?
Well, not yet. I'm staying here for a month, which I'll be working full time, and so that means I will have a few weekends to go around and explore. So there are so many places to see in Beijing. So I don't think I will have a chance to go to see other places. But I might make a weekend trip to Tianjin or some other cities around.
You have started your internship journey to China. How do you feel now?
I'm really excited and I'm really happy to be here. So I think it will be a great experience, and hopefully I will get to meet some great people and actually get some material for my thesis next year.
I know you can speak some Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, so would you please share with us, do you think language will be a problem for in internship program here in China, or is it not a problem?
My host company is called China Entrepreneurs, And actually most people there are English speakers, and they organize the English speaking conferences, and yeah, so I don't think I will have trouble at work, because yeah, I can speak English. But yeah, I'm actually struggling to learn some Mandarin. So far I've been taking some private lessons, but yeah, that's all. It's not really helpful because I didn't make much progress so far, but yeah.